Hello friends, we are starting second chapter on taxonomy of angiosperm and plant ecology. So first we see the introduction about this chapter. See here that man classified things as good, bad, useful, useless, edible, non-edible, etc. quite early. Since he started living on earth, science of classification originated with man and evolved with man. Plants are also classified by man. The arrangement of plants into groups and subgroups is commonly spoken as classification. The object of classification is to arrange plants in such a way that they will give an idea of sequence and their evolution. A system of classification is a particular way of delimiting and arranging taxonomic groups. In the history of taxonomic botany, numerous systems of classification have been proposed by various researchers. Classification is the assignment of like objects to recognize groups. Basic biological studies were started in Greece. Some of the founders of biology were from Greece. They include Aristotle and Theophrastus. Theophrastus is one of the greatest biologists who ever lived. His work continued by Aristotle policies, and he called him as a father of botany. He classified plants as monocotyledons and dicotyledons. He also classed plants as herbs, shrubs, and trees. He also made classes of plants as annuals, biennials, and perennials. This is the oldest classification of plants. Albert Magnus in 1993 to 1280 agreed with the work of Theophrastus for classifying plants into dicots and monocots on the basis of their anatomical characters. Carl Linnaeus in 1707 to 1778 proposed a novel idea of plant classification. He is considered as father of modern taxonomy. He classified plants into 24 classes in genera Plantarum, 5th, 1754, based on staminal characters. This system is called as artificial system of classification. Bentham and J.D. Hooker published systems of classification based on differences and similarities in plants, and hence called as a natural system of classification. Engler and Prandtl presented 20 volumes work with the original description of plants from algae to angiosperms with the key for identification. They have arranged plants on the basis of their understanding on the process of evolution. According to them, both dicotyledons and monocotyledons are developed independently from hypothetical extinct gymnosperms. Hence, this system is called as phylogenetic system of classification of plants. Now, the second topic in this chapter is that systems of classification. There are mainly three systems of classification: artificial system, then natural system, and phylogenetic system. And now again fourth system is added, that is the APG systems. So first we see that first system in systems of classification, that is artificial system of classification. It is the earliest system of classification. Plants are classified on the basis of readily observed or on few characters of plants. Artificial sexual system was developed by Carl Linnaeus in 1753 in his publication Species Plantarum, Genera Plantarum and Classes Plantarum. Its characters were based on reproductive organs of plants. He classified entire plant kingdom into 24 classes. Out of these 24 classes, first 23 classes covering flowering plants and last 24th class includes the cryptogams, that is algae, fungi and bryophytes. So we know that this artificial system, which is given by the Theophrastus, who is called as father of botany, can classify the systems into 24 classes. Out of these, first class is Monandria, which includes the flowers having one stamens. Example, that is Lemna and Crispus. Second class is Diandria. This class includes flowers which are having two stamens. Example, that is Salvinia and Veronica. Third class, that is Triandria, which includes flowers having three stamens. Example, Iris and all grasses. Fourth class, Tetrandria, flowers having four stamens. Fifth class, Pentandria, flowers having five stamens. Sixth class, Hexandria, flowers having six stamens. Seventh class, Heptandria, flowers having seven stamens. Eighth class, Octandria, flowers having 8 stamens. Ninth class, Enandria, flowers having 9 stamens. 10th class, Decandria, flowers having 10 stamens. 11th class, Dodecandria, flowers having 11 to 19 stamens. 12th class, Echosandria, flowers having stamens more than 20 attached to sepals. 13th class, that is Polyandria, flowers having stamens more than 20 attached to the receptacles. 14th class, Diandria, flowers having 2 long and 2 short stamens attached to petals. 15th class, Tetrandria, flowers having 6 stamens, of which 4 are long and 2 are short. 16th class, Monoadelphia, flowers having stamens united by filaments to form a single bundle. Example, hibiscus. 17th class, Diadelphia, flowers having stamens into bundles. Example, Clitoria, P, etc. 18th class, Polyandria, flowers having stamens in more than 2 bundles. Example, Bombax. 19th class. Syngenisia, flowers with stamens attached by anther lobes and filaments are free. And Epipetalus, that is Syngenesious, example Helianthus. Class 20, Gynandria, flowers with stamens attached to gynoecium, example Calotropis aristologia. Class 21, Monocia, flowers are unisexual and developed on the same plant, male and female flowers on the same plant body. Typha thuja is the example of this class. Class 22, Dioecia, flowers are unisexual and developed on different plants, that is male and female plants are separate, example Salix, and second example, that is Cycas. Class 23, Polygamia, male or female and bisexual flowers developed on same plant, example Mango. And the last 24th class, Cryptogamia, that is non-flowering plants, example algae, fungi, bryophytes and pteridophytes. Lineage system of plant classification was in use for about 7 decades. It was replaced by D. Jessius and Cannon. So this is the first system of classification, that is the artificial system, which is given some merits and limitations of artificial systems. So first we see the merits of artificial system. First merit, that is identification can be made easily by these systems. Second merit, that is poorly known plants may be definitely placed. Third merit is most stable system and is not changed by increase in our knowledge. There are some limitations of artificial systems. First one is, that is plants having like hereditary constitutions placed in different groups. It gives limited information about plant members. Phylogenetically closely related plants are kept far away from one another. The system has little or more predictive values. The system is based on differences rather than similarities. Affinities and relationship among the taxa have not been considered. And the last limitation, that is gymnosperms have been placed in dynamia with angiosperms. So this is the first system of classification, that is artificial system. Then after that there is the second system of classification, which is called as the natural system of classification. With the increasing knowledge of world flora, taxonomists realized that natural affinities exist between plants. It has helped in the development of natural systems in the latter part of 18th century. Michael Adamson, French botanist, was first to give natural system of classification in 1763. He arranged genera in 58 families. The natural systems are not based only on the characters of reproductive organs, but it also takes into account other details of the plants. All the plants then are classified according to their related characters. Thus, when plants are classified by some total of characters of its members, the system is known as a natural system. Merits of natural system. First merit that it groups plants most alike in their genetic constituents. Second merits, that is phylogenetically closely related plants are kept in one group. Third one is it contains a great deal of information about its members and high reductive values. Limitations of natural systems. First limitation, that identification of plants may become distinct with increase in knowledge. The system is liable to change. Example, Bentham and Hooker system. The best and highly recognized natural system of classification was proposed by George Bentham and Joseph Dalton Hooker. Genera Plantarum, published in Latin, gives this system. George Bentham, 1800 to 1884, was an English fellow. Bentham was most critical and analytical systematic. He was expert linguist and Latinist. He published word monographs of families, Labiati, Ericaceae, Polygonaceae, and Scrophulariaceae. He was author of a 7 volumes Flora of Australia. Sir Joseph Dalton Hooker was the son of the botanist Sir Williams J. Hooker, J.D. Hooker was director of Kew Garden, England. He was more plant explorer and plant geographer, and then he becomes brilliant systematics among European taxonomists. Sir J.D. Hooker visited India and published a flora of British India in 7 volumes. Bentham and Hooker system in table give an idea of Bentham and Hooker's work. The table, according to the Bentham and Hookers, are given a detailed information of groups, families, genera and species. In dicots, Polypetalae includes 82 families, 2610 genera and 31,874 species. Gammopetalae includes 45 families, 2,619 genera and 34,556 species. Monoclamidae includes 36 families, 801 genera, 11,784 species. Gymnosperms includes 3 families, 44 genera and 415 species. Monocots includes 34 families, 1,495 genera and 18,576 species. Thus, according to Bentham and Hooker system, total 200 families includes 7,569 genera and 97,205 species.